Welcome everyone to an arena video. I'm Andrea Mengucci, and this video is sponsored to you by Wizards of the Coast and channelfireball.com. So many cool new planeswalkers. It's so hard to say say the things to be like the right thing. Like, assume Ugin and Karn will just be better than this Ugin the Ineffable, but yeah. All right, let's go. So what were I taking here? Probably just take direct current. I was in between these two, but I think the Gatekeeper Gargoyle, it's like, I mean, it's a good card, but I think direct current. Also, this let me go Boros still, which I honestly prefer. All right, what's next? Okay, I'm glad I didn't go all in on the mirror, because there's not the mirror cards here. I'm gonna take Ealerzok and kind of cry that I passed that Wojciech Bodyguard first pick to take Connect Concut. But that's how draft is sometimes. Sometimes draft is like that. You just get your gamble and it doesn't pay off, and you just basically waste your best card. Also, not only you wasted your best card, you just send someone else into your colors later. It's a very unlucky thing to happen. Weirdly enough, the card that I was most excited in new set is Jace. The one that does... Jace is the one with... The one, Maniac Laboratory, right? It's triple blue, though. It's so hard to cast in any, like, normal deck. Good morning from Germany. Is the trophy illuminated? No, it's not illuminated. It's just the same. Andrea, who do you think Nicol Bolt as Dragon God? First pick, first spot. Oh, of course. It's super powerful. Also, I used to open a lot of Planeswalker, so I always get ready for those situations. Alright, what do we got? Probably just Fresh-Faced. A good old 2-drop. Very, very efficient. Other considerations are not really. Just, let's just get into it. Ooh. And this is drying up. There's no good cards here. I could take the Industry Guard, but I'd rather just not take it. You always end up with 2 drops, so you're not really in a rush to play them. I'm just gonna take the Observer of Lights. I could steal Edge for the Mirror, just in case. Just in case something happens. Alright, I hate the Mirror Informant. Elect of Invado. Yeah, sure. Oh, but I saw... Did they officially support a 2-mana thing that counters a redirect, blah blah blah? No, not yet. Alright, let's just take Blade Instruct. So this is what I'm usually doing, just edging between Boros and the Mirror, and then deciding at the end. I took Barging Sergeant over Sure Strike. Probably a mistake. Oh, I'm a dropper. Alright, I think we're kinda locked in now. We are locked in. Oh, Cosmotronic Wave, nice. Oh, uncommon, nice. Narset Reserval. Thank you very much, Seabro. Ooh. Yeah, this card, right? This card is great, isn't it? I think this card is like... Isn't it better than... A copy target is a sorcery, then return it to its owner, and you may choose new targets. Like, this works, like, imagine this with Flusterstorm. Isn't it, like, insane? You go Flusterstorm, you go Narset Reserval, you bounce Flusterstorm. You can no, actually no, that doesn't seem that great. What can this go very well with? Copy target is a sorcery spell, so you copy your opponent's spell and then you bounce it. But maybe it's good like in Counter War. This is good in Counter War, right? So your opponent goes, oh yeah, here's where this card is great. Hear me out. You cast a spell. Your opponent plays a counter on your spell. Like, let's say you cast Lightning Bolt. Your opponent goes Spell Pierce. You can go... No, actually, that's a very good Spell Pierce, because you just pay 2. Your opponent goes, like, Negate, and you go Narset Reserval on your Lightning Bolt. You copy the Lightning Bolt, so basically it's like a counter on Negate, and plus you bounce your Lightning Bolt back to your hand. I think this card does the best when you target your own spell, right? So you go like, whatever, Show and Tell, then go Force of Will, and you go... Narset Reserval, copy Show and Tell, and get back to your hand. So that your opponent has to counter your Narset Reserval as well, or you just gonna resolve the show and tell and put it back to your hand. Or like, you know, literally anything. Like, even if it's like an opt or like a cryptic command or whatever you wanna cast it, like in a mirror match of control decks. That seems very good to me. You can counter Banefire. Yeah. Good evening from New Zealand. Oh, New Zealand. I hear New Zealand every day because my good friend Zen Takahashi lives there. Alright, back in the day when I was poor and needed to rare pick, I would have snap picked these Steam Bands. And if you don't have 4 Steam Bands, you should definitely do it. Because in your career, in your Magic Arena career, you will definitely need 4 Steam Bands. So, don't be afraid to rare pick. I think this draft basically exists to rare pick. Sure, like you have to have fun and open your packs, but at the end of the day, you're drafting to get a collection, to be able to play a good chunk of Constructed. Alright, meanwhile, I just want to take my medium Blade Instructor. Once again, this is very medium card, very replaceable, but you need it. It's not great to first pick it. Actually, I would love to get like a Scanna Legionary or a Wojak Bodyguard, but there's no such thing here. There's a Geared of Battle and a Take Heart, but those are very replaceable effects. Oh, and there it is, my boy. Hi Andrea from Mexico. Which card of Warrior Sparks you think will impact the standard the most? It's a very asked question. Right now I don't have an answer for you, my friend. I'm gonna go with Nicol Bolas, but I literally have no idea about, you know, how easy it's gonna be to have access to triple black, as well as blue and red. Okay, next pack. I only have 1 2-drop, so I think this is gonna be an easy fresh face recruiter. Very sad to see that. Sprite is like one of the strongest cards for the mirror. Oh, another Boros Gilgate. We already have 1. I'm hopefully we got a second one. Is Tomic good in Death and Taxes? I think so. I think Tomic, for those of you who don't know, it's a 2-mana 2/3 rare that does some little things, but mainly flies, and you know lets your opponent not wasteland you, which is like sometimes annoying. Tomic is this thing that says flying lands on the battlefield and lands in the graveyards can't be target of spells your opponent controls, so you can't get like port, wastelanded, or whatever your opponent wants to do to you. You can even just go crazy with some like, I don't know, Punishing Fire. F5, what happened? Did the stream go down again? There's like 19 cards soil that breaks control mirror, yeah. Okay, come on, let's continue. Alright, I don't want to play Command Storm in my deck, like ever, because it's a 5-mana removal spell. I don't want a 5-mana removal spell, so I'm going to take another 5-mana spell. Oh, the Boros draft is drying up. Why? Why is it like that? What happened? Where are your Boros cards? Ooh, so many bad cards in this pack. So many bad cards. Okay, Take Heart at least. We got a combat trick. Ooh, another combat trick. I'm gonna take Boros Gilgate, maybe. I kind of foresee this deck to be 17 lands. Once you get 17 lands, you can just play 1 Boros Gilgate. So I think I'm gonna take another Take Heart. I don't have any Sure Strike yet, so I think I'm gonna take a Take Heart. Usually whenever I'm here, I just take the left card, so that I can do that. Alright, 17 playable, that's pretty good. Okay, we got Integrity Intervention. Which is the best uncommon walker? I don't know. That's that question, I don't know. Is Rhythm of the Wild still broken? Meaning, if you have a counter, if you counter a creature spell to hit the board, is still resolved. I mean, that isn't really broken. Rhythm of the Wild is all but broken. It's a card that there was a lot of hype, but the card never saw play. So, that's probably like the most overrated card of the last set. Everyone was just super hyped. Me too. I thought like it was great. Alright, the pick is between Integrity and Direct Current, but I'm gonna take Integrity. This is just a more versatile. Ooh, Find Finality. But I'm gonna take Scanna Legionnaire, because luckily this isn't a 8-man draft, so I don't have to counterpick. I'm gonna probably take a Scanna Legionnaire in an 8-man draft as well. Alright, I love Bernardi Shieldmate. A very efficient 2-drop. Alright, what's next? Smeltwort Minotaur, it's pretty bad in Boros, because like, you cast your spells are only combat tricks, so you basically cast them only like in combat, so like this effect is totally useless. You can just main phase a pump spell on like your Blade Instructor or Wojak Bodyguard just to mentor again, and then it will do something, but I honestly think that Fearless Alabardier is better than Smeltwort Minotaur. And then we have another Cosmotronic Wave, which I don't want, another 2-drop, which we might need, but yeah, we still have 3. And 4, I'm gonna take a Boros Gilgate. I'm just hopeful that we're gonna get some 2-drops. Yeah, like this Ornery Goblin. Sure strike. Okay, that's needed. We're on 20. We're on 21 playables. We need to get better. Okay, I'm gonna take another this 2-drop just because it's 2-drop. 3-drop, I think it's enough. We already have 2 Fearless Alabardier and a bunch of other 2-drop. Alright, that's a 2-drop that we needed. I don't want more of these. I'm just gonna take an uncommon. Because Vault, I'm gonna take Fire Urchin. Yeah, this Boros deck is very, very medium. It's nothing really special. We kind of just dropped away one Wojciech Bodyguard. Had I had a Wojciech Bodyguard, the deck would have been much better, but it's okay. We still got ourselves a deck here. Yeah, I do Forest Red and White in every tournament. When is your next big tournament? It's the next week. There's the GP. No, sorry, no, it's not GP. I guess the GP as well. GP London and Pro Tour London. So I'm gonna go there as a Pro Tour competitor. Actually, Mythic Championship. Yeah. I am a very, very red and white aggressive only deck drafter. Someone told me that there's a bar here that I can just go, that I can just move to empty this, because I kind of hate that there's like this thing here. All right, but I can't do that. So what do we got? So we've got a couple of pump spells and some removals. So we got 8 spell. So this is currently 17 playable, 17 lands, which might be a little too many, especially since we got 2 Boros Gilgit, so the mana base shouldn't be a problem. So I could just, I would really like to have another 4-drop. Too bad that there was not a single Party on Patrol, or, I mean, there was a boar, but I took an Ordinary Goblin over it. Things are not looking good. This deck is pretty bad. Yeah, there's oh yeah, there is. Nice. Thank you very much, my friends, for helping me out. First time I play in Arena. No, it's not. I'm joking. Alright, so this red card sucks. I don't want to play Candlelight Vigil ever. This red card, I can't play another Fearless Alabardier, I guess, over a land. I do have 2 5-drop, but that's basically it. My curve is so cheap. I have 2 5-drop for 2 4-drop. So I think I can get behind in just playing another Alabardier. His deck is very medium, but I have a lot of hopes. And a man with a hope will do a great thing. Or at least that's what they say. Alright, let's get in there. Draft number 1 of the day. It's a Boros deck. Yesterday we drafted Boros just once. Whereas the day before 3 times. So let's go. Done. It's Pro Tour London Modern. It is, unfortunately. I do what I can help you. New plans. Yeah, thank you very much. Beast 120. If you add more combat tricks, I'd suggest Fire Urchin. Fire Urchin attacks just for 1. You don't really want to attack for 1 in an aggressive deck. All right, we got Plains of Mountain. Never been better. Never been better. A man with a hope is worse than a man with a Niv Mizzet, though. A man with a Niv Mizzet just draft Izzet, so if they don't draw their Niv Mizzet, there is a deck, it's pretty bad. Alright, now we need to decide what to trade with. I'm probably gonna trade with Ordinary Goblin, because I think this is slightly worse than the Fresh Face Recruiter. Especially Fresh Face Recruiter with Blade Instructor. It's super good, because like, the 3-2 with First Strike, it's no joke. Alright, I go with the Scanner Legionary. I'm gonna block ASAP. And now we need to draw land. So deck, please give me a land. Thank you. And nope, a 4-drop for you. Mr. Mengucci. Andrea, aren't 2 gilded too much? No, I always play 2 gilded. I always play a mana base that's 9-9. At least 9-9. I tend to go 10-10, but I don't want to play 3 gilded, so I go 9-9. I don't want to play 8 color sources of my main color. That's a very bad thing that you do in limited. All right, here I'm gonna trade 2 damage for 1, because the thing is that I'm gonna play my Blade Instructor, so this Hazda Marshal will attack, or I'll just it's so annoying now because I have to play a take card, but then I don't play my creature. First thing first, I hate Regis Blow. I think it's like one of the weakest cards you can put in your deck, especially if it's a Boros deck. Oh, this is so much mana non-efficient. I think I have Letters Resolve. I just can't waste my turn like that. I'm gonna go Fearless Arbiter over Blade Instructor, so it blocks the Asda Marshal and like Blade Instructor on itself. Yeah, opponent likely just plays 2 non-cards, so it's good. Like, these are literally non-cards. Basically, it's like... It's very close to a mulligan to 5. How many times you play? 16. Very, very close to a mulligan to 5, but... Let's see if the Scanner Legionary holds it. Alright, we keep on playing our pretty bad stuff. We're enjoying this, but it's okay. I'm gonna just attack here, and then play another Fearless Alabardier. I think I need to just get in a little, and I wish I'd drawn a land so that I could have gone the Instructor go to have it to take a hard open, and then I wouldn't have attacked. But since I didn't draw a land, I drew an Alabardier. This can block their 2 creatures, so I can do that. Our opponent now killed it, but I mean, they didn't kill me last turn, so they clearly just drew it now. I don't really want to play around, top the cards in a situation like this, where I need to, like, establish my plan. Alright, there's a lot of 1-drop. I do have Cosmotronic Wave, but I also do have 5 drops in my deck. Alright, things are looking pretty bad now. You're not gonna get the deck. The deck is here. I don't want to just update it every single time I draft, so this is the deck. A very medium Boros deck. They just drew 3 lands against a bunch of 1-drops. Already know what you'll be playing. Right now, I have an idea, yes. I have an idea, but I'm not locked in. How good is Gideon? I think it's very good. The problem is that they just printed 20,000 Breath Effect, so Mono White might just be a little worse. Inspiring Unicorn. Usually I don't like this card, but in a board like this, it's obviously super good. I don't like this card because it just attacks and dies, I guess it's like a mentor card on steroids. Alright, I'm gonna just play Blade Instructor, go, and now it's looking bad. I'm on 7. Opponent will get in for 5. Yeah, I'm actually just dead on board if opponent attacks with all. Because they just bolt me with this. Let's see, maybe they don't attack with all. Alright, pretty bad start, losing to the mirror match. That played a couple of cards that I don't recommend playing. Yeah, this top deck there at current just was awful, because we got in for 3 damage, we took like 2 damage back, and they made a token. So that was not a good trade there. But I guess I would have just lost to the Flyers no matter what, because they didn't draw any removal spell. Not that I have many. I don't even have that many Flyers, I just have a Scanner Legionnaire. Alright, that's a defeat for us. Back to Platinum Tier 3. Hello, Andrea. Hello, The Darkness 90. Yeah, but if you think about it, the mulligan, like, those 2 1-drop literally did nothing. Like, they did what? A couple of damage? Sure. They won mainly with Flyers. Alright, let's spell. It's a keep. We have Ealerzok. I don't know, if I draw an Ealerzok here, do you want to play it? Probably.
And actually, in some cases, look at the look on Reed's face there, he can't quite believe what's happening to him here.
That's got to become a meme at some point.
Thank you very much, Radio7! 2nd month for the subscription. Very welcome, very welcome. Here we are battling with some Boros draft on the draw once again, but things are looking good here. I'm gonna go scan a Legionary, hoping they don't have Regis Blow. I'm gonna actually attack with both here. Yeah, whatever. If they have a combo trick, I really don't care. They just block, sure. I led with this over the other 2-drop because this would have been killed. So I just want to lead with a weaker one. Alright, opponent just probably just mana screwed, so we're just gonna get in and play our Fearless Alabardier without fear. I suggest you to mulligan hands like that, guys. Just 2 or even 3 planes on the play with just a 2-drop. It's not good enough. You want to have more, okay? You want to have more. You on the play you should mulligan more. This isn't just being unlucky. It's a very important thing that new players don't see. You just don't keep a bad hand and then don't get there and complain. You know what I mean? If you saw me yesterday, I did mulligan a lot of hands like that. I did mulligan a lot of hands like lands and spells that were just one color. So how much damage is this? 2, 4, 6, 9, 11. Hello, Castel. Do you think the new Ashiok could see play in all the formats? The new Ashiok is the one that mills. I don't know. Is mill a strategy? I get that you don't get to fetch land, but not every deck plays fetch land, right? Like, I don't know. It's just feel like to me a card is like a sideboard card maybe. But like even if it like what is it? What was the card that doesn't let you fetch? Like the petrified field? No, what's it called? The field, like something field 2 white. You're supposed to target yourself. Yeah. No, you're supposed to target yourself? Nah. Then exile each opponent's creature. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. It looks to me a very hard card to understand. To understand right now. My gut says the milk cards never did well in the history of Magic, but that's also paired with a permanent, permanent thing that says, alright, let's really hope to draw land. I don't want to put the Maniacal Rage on my 2-drop on turn 2. That usually doesn't go well. So let's draw land, please. Oh, I guess I don't have to play this. Like, the thing is that I could have done it, right? I could have just jammed my auras on my turn 2 creature. It could have even worked. But the thing is that if it doesn't work, it's a disaster. And if it works, it's good. But maybe my opponent just plays a removal spell later in the game and it just got in for what, 4 or 6 damage and it got 2 for 1. You kind of want to just lower roll this until like your opponent hellbends. Because like they played the removal spell already and stuff, blah blah blah, and then you just play your cards. You know what I mean? If I didn't draw the Stand District Guide, I would have played it just because I don't want to pass the turn doing nothing. It's a very important thing in Limited, just be able to play a spell every single turn. So come on, let's draw land. Yes, yes. All right, this is perfect. Unless our opponent has Metaphytic Vapors, which we could have played around it by playing our Earthless Salvardir, Mephitic Vapors. Yeah. So let's... Oh, Notion Rain? Ooh, we're probably just led with Gate Curve into Notion Rain. They're not gonna win this game, I'll tell you this, guy, my friends. So this is 7, plus 3, 10, plus 3, 11, and that's gonna do it. Whatever, let's put a counter. Let's put a rage on here. So 5, 8, 10... Yeah. And that'll do it. Attack with all. Alright, this then became a turn 5 kill, but just because our opponent made us play the Solitary. That's why you don't draft Gate. I really hate Gates. I really hate Gates. It's a strategy that I always disliked. Sure, in Ravnica Legions you do it because the Gate payoffs were so strong, but... If you play so many games just to play like your splashed whatever, you splashed Etrata, it's not a thing that I recommend. I mean we are 0-1, so sorry, we were 0-1 at some point, so these are definitely opponents. I want to play, I think. I don't mind not drawing a 2-drop because we already have a play on turn 2, which is land. It's funny to say that, but you need to play those gates. I drew a 2-drop. I think I'm gonna... this is a big decision. This is why you shouldn't... Some people say you shouldn't play 2 Boros Gilgate, but it's very unlikely to have 2 Boros Gilgate in your opener among the 16 lands. I guess it can happen, but I'm still like not that unhappy. I'm just gonna go... I mean, I want to play. I can take things lower. If I was on the draw, then things would have been different. Ooh, Bugler Rat. Alright, then I'm super happy to just discard this Goblin Lockersmith. It's basically like once it's off curve, it's pretty bad, and once they play Bugler Rat, it's super bad. Alright, Teeth of Sanity, luckily we got a removal spell right here. Do I want to play this land? I don't know if I want to play this land. If they have another Bugler Rat, sure, let's play this land. If they got another Bugler Rat, they're gonna discard Take Heart. Or maybe even play the Instructor. I don't know. I'm definitely not going to play the 5th land here, but we already have 16. Are there any new cards that are suitable for Vintage? Yeah, I guess the new card is pretty great, right? Not only in like Mud. It's just great with what's called Mana Drain. Alright, opponent said, you know what? I don't like Gilgate. I'm just going to play basic lands and draw them all. So I can play my Teeth of Society plus Heart-Chewy Trooper, which is the so-called morph that doesn't unmorph. Alright, I'm just gonna play the Hammer Dropper. and pass the turn. I don't have a list. This is the draft that I'm doing. I'm not playing any currently. I'm just playing White Weenie. Yeah, I'm playing White Weenie. That's the only deck that I'm playing in Best of 3 right now. But I'm not playing Best of 3 Standard right now because the next Mythic Championship is Modern. So I need to practice for Modern. And that's a bad thing that professional players are a little bit, how do you say, disadvantaged against Streamer. Because Streamer can just play Arena the whole time because they don't have to play any other format. Whereas professional players and players that stream are forced into practicing for Elder formats. And this is kinda bad of Wizard to just made the Pro Tour Modern, but I guess we can live with that. All right, so kind of unfortunate now. I made a mistake here. I should have direct current this pre-combat so that I could attack with both and then take hearted this. And this would have been a 4-3, so my opponent wouldn't have been able to block. Whereas now I can go 2-2 on the 5-2 and this on here, and then I'm in a bad spot. So I cannot attack at this point. That's unfortunate because I had the sequence right, but in my head, but I just clicked OK. So now I'm locked into just playing my creatures and pass. It's very important to figure out when you make a mistake and how to recover. Exactly. But what if Wizards would have made the Pro Tour Standard? Then I would have played a lot of Standard. Whereas now I can't play a lot of Standard because I just don't have infinite time. I just stream 10 hours per week, and that's already asking a lot to my current schedule. Alright, Crow Forge is a super good card. Opponent gains 3 life. There's a very good combination between Glowspore Shaman and Crow Forgers. Good morning, Andrea. What's the next important event? That's the PT in London. Okay, so now what's happening? The Army Dropper can put a counter on the Blade Instructor, which can put a counter on the Healer's Hawk. If I go direct current on the Glowspore Shaman, opponent needs to trade with the High Spirit Trooper on the Hammer Dropper. Yeah, I think this is looking good here. So I'm gonna go direct current on the Glowspore Shaman. Yeah. Yep. I'll discard probably a Fearless Halberdier. Because I have enough Mentor cards into play that the Blade Instructor I think will pick up a counter later in the game. So I'll kill that, and then I'll attack with all but the Halberdier. The reason why I'm not attacking with the Halberdier is that this is going to be just a 3-2, so my opponent can just block with a 4-4, and I want to get 2-for-1. Whereas everything else just trade profitably. Okay? So this is the very good attack here. Opponent is in a tough spot because they're gonna put the 2-2 on the 5-2 and then what? The 4-4 on the 4-2. I'm gonna accept the 4-4 on the 2, the 4-4 on the 4-2, and then I'm gonna take heart the Hammer Dropper. If opponent wants to discard a creature, it's not a bad trade. It's not a 2-for-1 for opponent. They just discarded a creature, and at this stage of the game, discarding a creature is very real. And if my opponent doesn't have a creature in their hand, then I just saved my Hammer Dropper. If they do have a creature in their hand, that's fine. Unless they have like a super bad creature, but they don't have it, and there's Hertwell Trooper also is giving away that they don't have creature in their hand. Will you be streaming War Practice? I don't think so. No, I'll be very busy into playing into practicing for the Mythic Championship London. All right, I go under City Uprising. That's the so-called 4-mana Prey Upon, pretty bad. All right, I'm gonna keep this land in my hand because why not? Opponent down to 13, that's fine. We got 3 creatures. The next turn Healer's Up will be a 3-3 flyer. You would love to see a modern stream, sure, but Wizards sponsors the arena streams. And it's not really good to just stream your testing for the PT. I mean, you do it, but you do it when it's limited and stuff like that, but it's... Other than that, it's kinda awkward. Oh, now I really wish I played my land. Ah, that was maybe a mistake. I have some 5-drop in my deck that I totally forgot about. Alright. That's still okay. Opponent's on 13. I'm just gonna attack with my Healer's Hawk here. I could attack with the 3-2 as well, though. Because they just double block, and then that'll free my Blade Instructor if they double block. So I'm happy with this trade. Sure. Alright, so they're in 11. If I draw a land, the things will be super good. No Universitat Mengucci, exactly. Arena should have Modern too. Oh, come on. Arena already has so many things in like 6 months, so everything should have everything. People should government should give all money to their customer, to their people, but it's not really like that. It takes time and a lot of a lot of time to just do this thing. Modern has like 10,000 cards. It's not like Arena should have Modern. All right, this was a pretty straightforward game. We had to cover for that mistake that we made, and by doing that, I think we got to get a very good win. Very good win. Really sequencing our combat tricks and mentor cards very well. And this is why Boros is great. If you sequence it right. People say Boros is bad, probably just don't understand the combat very well. That's my assumption. Exactly what I'm talking about. Well, I'm glad that Wizards still focuses a lot on Modern. Are you glad? I'm not really glad. I don't know. I just think that Wizards should focus on other formats. Modern, Legacy, Vintage, those formats will still exist forever. And it's not really what keep Wizards alive. It's mainly draft and standard. All right, we're on the play. We got a pretty mediocre hand once again. Disincentive Dungeon draws land. We just die in a super bad thing, but no, actually, I'm very far from a communist mindset. All right, we're gonna draw, but they had the Eaterzog. Eaterzog is great. We got a fresh face recruit. Land. Fresh face recruit himself. That's fine. Oh, that's a very good draw. All right, now I can just actually that land doesn't do anything to us. We just need another one. So another one and then another one. Though you guys just stumble on 4 for a very long time and then eventually draw the 5th one to kill them with a barging sergeant. Alright, 3 damage. The healer's luck is pretty hard to raise. That's probably what's gonna happen, is just we're gonna just attack each other. They're gonna be up in race, and then eventually, hopefully, we'll just draw in now. Yes, nice. This is very good, because next turn, I have a pump spell, as well as a removal spell, as well as a, Maniacal Rage. But I don't want to put the Maniacal Rage on my armor dropper yet, and the reason is the Luminous Bonds. So like, removal spell like this, you tend to like play them, and then like later in the game you don't have them anymore, and then the Maniacal Rage just trumps the board. So this is why I like to hold my Maniacal Rage for a while. Alright, if Luminous Bonds, that's pretty good. Alright, we draw land, that's great. Our hand just shipped up wonderfully, because we just draw 3 lands in a row. So now we attack for 7, and now the race is on our side, because we got a 4-2 with a backed up by, removal spell and pump spells. Do they also have a 4-2 haste? If they do have 4-2 haste, it's a lot of damage coming across. It's just a hammer dropper. I'm probably just gonna... Let's see how do they attack with. They attack with both? Wow. Now my intervention really does its things. Because I'm gonna go intervention on the hammer dropper, and then just gain 3 life, and then get in for 8. Opponent goes to 5, and then we got Maniacal Rage. The cool thing of Maniacal Rage is that you can put it on your opponent as well. Was ready for some more lands? No lands. No lands here, just spells, only 5. That's how I thought my Boros deck to do. Just draw 5 lands, only spells. So our opponent's on 5, they drop another hammer. This time they slow themselves down. Alright, what to do? So I can put a Maniacal Rage on my Barging Surgeon. That's not gonna be great, I think. I can put a Maniacal Rage on their Fresh Face Recruit. Nah. Let's see. So I put a Maniacal Rage on here. This becomes a 5-4. Good game, they say. That's interesting. So I put my Maniacal Rage on the Barging Surgeon. This will be a 2-for-1. Alternatively, I can just put an Ordinary Goblin Pass. Now, if I put a Maniacal Rage on here, this is a 5-4. My opponent needs to block this, and then we get a 5-4. Now I think we need to play Ordinary Goblin and Pass here. Basically, it's we need to just slow the game down. Our opponent can't really attack, because we're representing a lot of fear with this Maniacal Rage. They're only on 6, they'll go up to 7 this turn. Yeah, Maniacal Rage is also a removal spell, but ooh, the attack. Wow. They're sending the team. Alright, I think I need to block just this. Alright, down to 7. They still die to my board, so I just hope for that they can tap out. That's perfect. Yeah, looks like they're tapped out, so I'm gonna go Mediocre Rage on the Unicorn. Play this on the Barging Surgeon to play around Regis Blow. And send him with the team. Alright, nice. Oof. Ah, this was a cool game, guys. Cool game. Once again, those games are hard. Those games are hard. Race Mirror Match of Boros is the hardest thing you can play in Limited. It's not really something that they teach you at school. Mirror Match of Boros, it's where both of us just attack each other, and at the end of the day, you know, you have to do something. You have to decide the turn where not to attack. You have to decide the turn where to attack, and stuff like that. Alright. So let's see. Yeah, today there's the Fandom Lemage tournament. Very, very cool tournaments that they are you know, just doing kind of every week. 4K for like a weekend tournament. It's pretty good. I honestly don't know how to get their money back. Like, what's Fandom Legend exactly? Fandom Legends, what is it? It's a community of serious tournaments featuring many popular game titles. Alright, let's go Ilerzok, and then we got a turn 3 play, turn blah 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 play. I prefer to go Ilerzok here over the 2-drop, just because Ilerzok used to attack. It's usually better able to attack. Alright, play against Izet, and that's the reason why I play Ilerzok. Alright, let's go for Blade Instructor then. Also, 10 District Guide can find itself a use if your opponent just plays a 1-1. We could attack with the Blade Instructor next turn because we can just pump it. Like, if opponent just played an island there, they could have been like, you know, the mirror with like a Bugler Rat. Alright, let's see. If they pass, I'm just gonna attack with both. Sure. Sure, I just played 10. Do I want to play 10 District Guide? I don't think so. I don't think it changes much if it's a 3-1. Opponent could have like the 3-2 flash thing, so I'm just gonna attack with both. If they have a 3-2 flash, I'm just gonna play Integrity on the 3-2 flash. So that my Blade Instructor keeps on attacking and keeps on mentoring on the Ilerzok. So yeah, 3-2 flash indeed. How do I stop here? Yeah, I think I stop like this. Alright, so this resolves, and now I'll go Intervention. I could have waited for them to scry, but I don't want to make misclick, so might as well do it now since I have priority now. Yep. It's pretty good how, like, the first draft, I completely forgot about every single combat trick, and now that I've done, like, 5 or 6 drafts, like, all the memories come back, and I know, like, you know, I know exactly what to play around. Like, you know, it's like when you learn how to go to bicycle, then you just don't go to bicycle for like 2 years, and then you come back, and then you slowly learn it again. Do you force Boros in every draft format? I genuinely think that Modern Magic deck designer, like R&D designs I'm about to say things, how I think. Designs, what the fuck was I to say? Aggro decks better. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Aggro decks are stronger. Like in the last like 2 years. Alright, so we can jam a Mediocre Rage and attack, but we're against the red deck. They could have like, yeah, they just showed us their Lava Quid. I prefer just passing the turn here. Now, I think the mirror is like overpowered. It's like the strongest one, but Boros is still super good. But again, it's very like hard to navigate decks like that. Put Rage on the field. Nah. I don't like it. I just like to put in on my own stuff. Alright, so this attack is a 4-4. I could attack with both now that I have a Take Heart. Like, yeah, I'm gonna attack with both. I'm fine in trading here. The 10 district guide, like the Blade Instructor will put a counter, so it would have done its job. Yeah, Surveil was very good ability. Like, the thing is that Dimir had Surveil and every other deck was just flooding out death to death, whereas Dimir just didn't. Like, Dimir was clearly like the strongest one, but Boros is just continues to be like what I think like the aggressive decks are just superior. That's why I like Gruul or stuff like that. I think Rakdos was clearly a miss for R&D because Spectacle was like not even an ability and didn't even need the payoff. Like, Spectacle is just awful. So, like, Rakdos was bad, but I like to just be aggressive in Limited all the time. Yeah, a couple of disinformation campaign, that's a lot of disinformation campaign. Just one. Just be happy with one. Yesterday we had one, and I don't think... And we went 7-1. We lost one game. So yeah, I'm gonna attack like this. They have a 1 right up, but I'm not gonna play around Integrity on their own. I'm just gonna play a take card on whatever they block. It's like, this turn is just take card plus Fearless Alabardier. Either way. Like, either way things will go, I'm gonna make that play. You had 2 in your pre-release? That's nice. You chose the Mirror as a pack. I'm pretty sad that I'm gonna miss the pre-release because I'm gonna play the Mythic Championship London. But it's okay, like the pre-release is one of my favorite tournaments. Back when the set came out, bots would never take the Mirror cards. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Also, the Mirror and Boros were just flowing. Not that now they aren't. They still are flowing. Like, the problem with right now, I think the bots is that they think that every guild is equal, but it isn't. It's basically like the Animal Farm. Alright, so I'm gonna pump the Blade Instructor, kill that, deal them 3, and then play Alabardier. I think my opponent just disconnected or something like that. Something like that. I don't know what happened. I don't mind just playing Magic, but I also don't mind our opponent just head explode earlier because I disconnected, so we can get closer to the 7 wins. Like, Maniacal Rage on the wall makes sense. It's a reasonable play, totally. But the reason why you put Maniacal Rage in your deck, it's sometimes to just pump your Mentor card so they can Mentor again. That's usually the reason why. Sure, like, last game we won because of that, but it's really not that. It's really not that. Come into Twitch and take a look at your hand. Oh, he is? Nah, it's just disconnected. Some guilds are more equals than other. Exactly. I think Boros and the Mirror are more equals than other, whereas the great democracy of Magic Arena, not democracy, but just, you know, things of them, Magic Arena thinks that every guild is equal, but it isn't. Golgari, Izzet, and Selesnya. Mainly Golgari and Selesnya are much, much weaker. Alright, I think I'm gonna go Maniacal Rage. I think they're disconnected, so I'm just gonna take my sweet time to just do all my value here. Exploiting the disconnection. No, it's not. Wow. Thank you, Teamer23. I genuinely thought my opponent was disconnected, that's why I made this like super bad play, because I just wanted to finish it, but looks like they come back, and I just basically 2-for-1 myself. Alright, I got a leapfrog. Yeah, they clearly missed the last turn. See what's up now. Probably just top these two, yeah. Alright, maybe I would have lost this game, honestly, I don't know. Alright, we getting close to that diamond. What are we? 4-1? Ooh, cast down, that's nice. We're 5-1, nice. So two more to go with this pretty bad Boros deck. We haven't drawn Cosmotronic Wave yet. It's a card that made us win basically every single game 2 days ago. No, I mean, I'd lose if my opponent didn't disconnect. My opponent just skipped the turn. My opponent didn't play creatures 1 turn and didn't block 1 turn. So, like, it wasn't a very good spot. If I put him with a block with 0-4, it would have had 3 more life the turn after. And then I disconnected that turn and didn't play creatures. And then I just basically throw away Maniacal Rage. And, you know, it was interesting. Alright, that sounds good. This is a clear hand that say, wow, you just drafted only fillers? Yes, that's what I do whenever I draft Boros. I draft only fillers. And I try to make the best out of them. I really would like to draw my boy Wojciech Bodyguard, the leader of the deck. Still haven't drawn it. Alright, what's the 3-drop that I want to play? Probably just Blade Instructor. Again, Blade Instructor plus Flashface Recruiter is very strong. I guess they have Honorary Goblin. Fuck. Oh my god. Oh, what did I do? What did I do? What did I do? Oh, the shame. The shame. Oh, the chump attack on turn 3. No. No, the chump attack on turn 3. Oh, and the perfect curve. Alright. Alright. Alright, let's just hope to draw a combat trick next turn so I can let the Hammer Dropper survive. Or I can just put into play Infinite Power and then hope to draw Cosmotronic Wave. The past is gone, indeed. Alright, 4 cards, more Rebel by board, probably just pumping the Parinum Patrol, and I guess they can attack with a Fresh Face as well. Let's see if I can do some chump blocking as well this time. So I can do something like this. Not like this. So what can I do is something like this. So I'm gonna give up on my Hammer Dropper, which is not great, but that Fresh Face Recruit will be very annoying through the whole game. Though I can attack with my team now. Just gonna go no block. Alright, let's just draw Sure Strike. Okay, let's just attack here. I think I have reasonably good attack. So the Hammer Dropper will pump the Blade Instructor. And the Blade Instructor will pump the Lockersmith. At this point, my opponent doesn't have any great block. And we just probably trade, leave ourselves with 2 counters, 2 extra counter. The shame. Let me see this. Blade Instructor plus Flash Phase Recruiter is very strong. I guess they have Honorary Goblin. Fuck. Oh my god. The shame. The shame. Hopefully it's just not. We're just gonna lose here. I mean, we deserve it. If we had a creature more, that would have been insane. We would have had a, yeah. I don't think we would have won necessarily. I don't know if we would have won for sure, but we would definitely be in a better spot. Just draw only Philo Salabardiers. Yeah, whatever. Alright, 5 and 2. Hello, Thibault Lego. You just missed a very cool play where I basically chump attack on turn number 2. And when that happens, you usually don't win the game. Do you just play Boris in draft? Most likely. Having a first striker that turn you attack with the Hammer Dropper would have been nice. Exactly. That's what they did. That killed me with that. They killed me with the Fresh Face Recruiter plus a counter. I think it was a cat too. No, the cat is upstairs. I don't know. The cat is kind of like... The cat is like, yeah, you know what? I don't want to go in your room at Nevermore. The cat is like, time in your room is over. Now we're going to do something else. Alright, we have plenty of ways to kill this Iron Poisoner. But I think the Fresh Face Recruiter will be better. Because they could just play a 2-2 and then the Ordinary Goblin doesn't attack very well. Whereas these other stuff attack very well. So now, instead of playing... now, you know what? I'm going to just play Fearless Alabardier to play around -1/-1 to all. Actually, if opponent has -1/-1 to all, they kill their own Poisoner. So I think it's okay to go Fresh Faced here. Even if they go Mephitic Vapors, it's a 2-for-2. It's not the end of the world. And if I go Alabardier, I can't really attack next turn. Alright, land please. They're current. Yeah, now I don't want to attack. Was the same kind of play? No, it was different. I attacked with the Fresh Face Recruiter into an Ordinary Goblin on turn 2. Alright. Alright. So I could go direct current on the Iron Poisoner so that I can attack with the Halberdier. Now that if my opponent has that Mephitic Vapors, it's pretty bad. They take, wow. Oh, to your opponent as well? Wow, never to you? That's nice. Must be nice to just never make a mistake, but only your opponent makes it against you. Alright, I take. They draw a card, whatever. Now we draw, land, perfect. Sending with the team. Actually, no, just this. Actually, no. Because the problem with sending a team is that they go 1-3 here. Yeah, it's just this. Alright. And I'll play Ordinary Goblin. Now can't attack through this creatures. You never make a mistake either? Nice, nice. Nice. Yeah. No, honestly, it's like, you know, one of the first things that they teach you when you play this draft. I don't know what I was even talking about. Alright, this Direct Current kind of sucks here because it doesn't kill literally anything. And the problem with attacking with all is that the opponent has so many good blocks that you just only have to attack with these two. So now I'm gonna 2-for-1 myself, actually even more than that, because my opponent will scry to, surveil to. Ooh, they don't block, nice. Alright, so just play another random creature. They're on 12, I could draw just a Cosmotronic Wave. Can I draw a Cosmotronic Wave one time? Or even a Bodyguard, a Vorshek Bodyguard. I always draw like 20,000 of these, and never... Every mistake you make will get you better, exactly. Alright, I think we're setting down for the Cosmotronic Wave. Cosmotronic Wave, it's here. Even Intrusive Pack Beast now is pretty good. I don't know the 5th land though. I guess will get me better. Alright, so this cried to the graveyard. That's nice. This is why Surveillance is insane. Alright, definitely block this time. This is why Surveil is broken, because basically you never flood with Surveil. Whereas, you know, Izza deck or Celestia deck just floods a lot. Wow, opponent just... taking a bold line here. This is so tricky though. What do they have? Yeah, whatever. I'm just gonna get blown out if they have a bounce spell or anything. Literally anything. Or Whisper Agent they have? Okay. This doesn't block very well. I mean, this has to block the Fearless Halberdier. Now we got Take Heart to pump the Fresh Face Recruit to block the Demir Informant. We're on 11 though. Maybe our opponent just wanted to raise us. Alright. We could also just go double combat trick. Yeah, I actually do that. Yeah, I actually do that. So now we have like 3 creatures. Our opponent is on 10, potentially 8. And then we have a Lockersmith. And then we have 4 creatures. So if our opponent doesn't attack here, stay back. We could just alpha, I don't know, let's see. This is the classic just mono bad cards that maybe does it because our opponent flooded out. Even if they did graveyard, they like what, 3 lands? Like imagine if they were, yeah, is it a jump start, but you need to draw like this is just free, right? You don't have to tap your mana to do their stuff. It's just free. Alright, so let's see. If I attack with all, I'm putting us down to 6 and then potentially to 4. So I can't do anything. I'll just pass. I'm gonna keep this land in hand. Sure, they can have a Bugler Rat now and that'll be annoying because either both I need the 5th land. Alright, now I'll play the 5th land, just in case they go like Mind Rot. They have so many lands, it's crazy. Yeah, I can't do anything. Now I kind of wish I just traded so I could have attacked with a Fresh Face, but I probably would have just blocked with this. Alright. This is a little too many lands now, but still okay. Crossworm. Alright, let's just kill the Crossworm. Just because we're on 14. Another Vernati Shieldmate. Come on, let's draw Cosmotronic Wave, please. This will be lethal then. Or Intrusive Pack Beast. Or even Barging Sergeant is fine. Oh, Thought-Abound Phantasm. Shouldn't they discarded it for the Crossworm? There it is. So I'm gonna go Barging Sergeant and attack with all. I don't even count now. I'm just gonna swing with a team. The question is, where do I put the counter? I think I put a counter on my Halberdier, just because it's a 4/3. Yeah. And it's up to my opponent just decide what to do. I'm just gonna even just go, just jam. Just jam. Hello, MTG Cold Brew Joe. So now my opponent will, let's see. I think they have to, like that. Shouldn't they block with the 5-4 on the 4-3? Wait, what did it do? What just died? Alright, I guess I'll take it. Opponent said, you know what? I'm not gonna block your 4-power creature. I'm just going to die. Okay, this was what are we, 6-2? 6-2, but we got like 2 free wins somehow. No, it's not math. I think they assumed that they blocked something. I guess math isn't for block. Yeah, either. Math fail, yeah. Oh, that's true! That's true! Real Milkman 82 with the knowledge. The Goblin Lockersmith put in the work. The Crowswarm was there, ready to go. Hey, choose me! Choose me! I gotta go, no, Topbound Phantasm, dead. Nice, nice. Goblin Lockersmith. The filler that everyone just ignores every time. Just put in the work. Just putting the work. Do, 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 do. First time catching you stream. Love your legacy content. Thank you, Night Zao. Alright, this is a mulligan. For the first time ever, we got Bojack Bodyguard, and we have to mulligan for the first time. Coincidence? I don't believe so. Maybe we are destined to win this draft without Bojack Bodyguard. No, thank you. Alright, put a mulligan to 6 as well. We got a good turn 1, 2, 3, hopefully. I'm gonna go turn 2 Vernati for Nadi Shieldmate. Unless they go blocker, then I can just go top lane. Ooh, Wall of Mist. Where's my Lockersmith? Ooh, there's my boy Bojack Bodyguard. We called him. We called him for so long. He never arrived, and now it's there with his for whatever it's called, the thing that he has around. Pelliccia. What's Pelliccia in English? Let me Google this 1 second. Pelliccia. Fur? I thought fur was whatever, fur. With his fur around the just walking around with his fur. Alright, land and Bojack Bodyguard. So strong, the bodyguard. Scarf? It's not really a scarf, right? It's just a jacket with a fur on top. Pelt? Oh, pelt? Yeah, I guess. Pelt collector? Is that what it means? Because sometimes I just play Magic with like English named card, and then I hear a card, a name, a word that I know in a card, and I'm like, wow, I didn't know it mean that. I just used the name forever and didn't know it pelt meant fur. I like that you spelled Pelliccia like an Englishman. Pelliccia, how do you say that? Alright, the Wall of Mist, a card that I truly despise. And I don't know why they keep on putting in every single set. It's just here to trap people to play it. But it's like the skin of the animal, but it has fur on it. Okay. So pelt is just pelle. Whatever. Let's get later into this word discussion. Ooh, Artful Takedown. Yeah, the Bojack Bodyguard was too strong. If opponent had waited, like I always do, I would have just got him with the Take Heart. But our opponent was wise. Very wise opponent. Alright, let's get in with a Blade Instructor. Fur Collar. Okay, Fur Collar. That's fine. You have a little English accent when you say that. No, I don't know. Thought erasure. Alright, now opponent's gonna be like, look how smart I was last turn. I played Artful Takedown main phase to play around that take card that you had. Alright, this got my powerful 3-drop. A good old Fearless Alabardier. I think on average I have like, I don't know, like an average of 2 Alabardier in every draft that I play. This draft I have 3. No, maybe even more than 3, because I always play 2 at least, and now I have 3. Ooh, that's a bold attack. Not blocking. Not blocking. I'll give them a card, but this Blade Instructor now will attack. I thought it would have blocked with this, but... Now put a counter. Stay block, I'll take it heart. I'll take it to my heart. Maybe not. Yeah, I'll just stick it to my heart. Let's just stick it to the heart. And then I'll just pass here. Do they draw Bugler Rat? That's annoying if they go Bugler Rat and then I play a 5 drop. But I can also just draw that current. And I can also just be afraid of my card in hand. Yeah, maybe. I think that's how I pronounce that word in Italian as well. Alright, attack. I'll take it. Opponent wants to draw a card. It's not that bad. I mean, we... It's always annoying to get wrathed, but... Let's get live with that. I'll live with that. I have a first phase recruit. Hopefully they just don't play a good card ever. That's a reasonable card. And I want to draw Intervention right now. Intervention, please. Ordinary Goblin instead. Pass. Yeah, the emoji of the eyes. That's good. Alright, I think so this is our last game. We're 6-2, so either way, this is going to be the last game of this draft. And it's looking like we're losing, but I guess the mirror game always goes long. Ooh, they attack. They're very aggressive with their Demir deck. Ooh. What do they have? Wow. What do they have? Just traded 5 damage for 4? 21 against 15? Oh, come on, Dad. Give him a Barging Sergeant. Yeah, I'll do another draft. For sure. But don't expect anything else. Oh yeah, the classic Thief of Sanity. A perilous draft pack if you draft the mirror. Alright, now they say, you know what, Veshade, you're gonna stay back. And I'm gonna say, you know what, Mango, you're gonna just draw lands. Or take heart. So the thing is that I should have definitely drawn a Barging Sergeant last turn, but it would have been on 6. We would have probably won the game. Wow, they blocked that way. Interesting. This is smart, actually. This plays around my take heart. Now I start to have some... now I'm starting to have some doubts that my opponent actually knows my hand. With this block. Alright. This was a very weird block, because this was a free block. Just pump. Instead, they went for the trade. The streamer, however, congrats on the invitational. Thank you, matching a 42. But it's okay. I mean, whoever streams just accept the fact that they can get ghosted. It's not really a big deal. It's not even bad. I think it's not even that bad on my opponent's side. Like for example, I got this like very good friend of mine. He was just drafting, and he basically didn't really understood that ghosting is a thing. You know what I mean? Like it was just ghosting because, like, you know, I just want to win. Like it's really in I don't know. It's really like a kind of like an idea or something. Whatever. Let's just intervention this. This was a good draw. Now, our opponent obviously has a very good card advantage. Ooh, they can have my take card. Hopefully not. What can I have here? Alright. Pass the turn. I think it's okay. I think it's okay to ghost. Like, obviously I never do it, but there are worse things. Alright, attack me, but I'm winning this race. If opponent just does nothing, which is very, very unlikely, at least this card is real because they milled a Fearless Labardier. What do they have? I can't understand what do they have. Maybe Dark Current? Yeah, but Honor isn't really a virtue that's basically alive anymore. Honor just died with the Renaissance or something. Artful takedown. Okay. They're holding the Cosmo Wave? I mean, it might be. It might be. Let me see what they're holding. I don't understand, because, like, I think it just might be the Cosmo Wave. Maybe they just misclicked and clicked on land. Ooh. I think we're losing no matter what here. Our opponent just has 2 creatures against her non. Maybe Maniacal Rage, Hammer Dropper. That's what I had. Or I'm still not like the deadest. Am I not the deadest? I think I'm the deadest. I'm gonna play it out. I could draw a Direct Current and do some crazy thing. No, it couldn't be a land because they graveyarded a creature. Alright, I'm gonna block the Spinal Centipede. No, actually not. I'm gonna block the Badalkin Mesmerist and pump it. So that if I do top deck the Direct Current, I can just kill their whole board. Maybe not anymore now. What if I take 11, then I die? 4, 7, no, sorry, 5, 9, 11, exactly lethal. That's good. So I can block, the only thing that I can block is this and putting a pump spell on it. And now, in order to get around here, no, what do you say, to get it away with here, I just need to Direct Current this, and then just basically, I mean, I'm taking 9 here down to 2 life. I don't think I have any out. Strongest is just blocking something, yeah. But this was a good draft. We had fun. Also, 6-3, it's better than equal, right? Alright. I'm gonna pack up my cards. Hit the concede button, 6 and 3 with this super mediocre board deck. Cards. Nah, it's not for me. I'm one of the haters. Alright, hello Delphia. Will you